So I woke up this morning and I'm not having a good day so far. Silo peed on the middle of the Airbnb bed. So I took everything off and I'm washing it, and I'm not going to get into why I'm not having a good day right now. I'm just going to share, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to take you through my day and how I wake up on the wrong foot of the bed and process emotions and situations healthfully as I can, and carry on.
There are some demons that I have been hiding from you. Something's been missing, if I'm being
Alright, so I just got gas and I'm gonna find a coffee shop, and then when I get to the coffee shop I'm going to fill you in then. Yeah. Gotta sneeze. Alright, so I've made it to a cute little coffee shop. Yeah, so phase one of me moving through a not so enjoyable morning is kind of this balance of my mind trying to rationalize and figure things out and make sense of everything and solve it, and my awareness, my consciousness, my intention is to allow that to quiet a little bit and to pay attention to what's taking place in my physical body and my energetic body. This is something I've been practicing for the last 1.5 to 2 years, and it gets easier as time goes on, and it feels more like second nature now to, when something happens, not just trying to figure it out and make sense of it, but also immediately being like, how does this feel inside of me? So my mentors, energy workers, have supported me with guiding me through a process of noticing, being aware of the sensations that are present in my body. So not needing to label it as anger, anxiety, stress, sadness. If it's helpful for me to label it, then I can, of course, but to really pay attention to what it feels like. So for me, oftentimes when I feel the emotion of anger, it's up within my chest and like this contracting feeling. Sometimes my face will get hot, my hands will get tingly, and so I try to pay attention to and be with those sensations without making them wrong, without needing for them to go away, which can be really hard when we've been conditioned to believe that it's wrong to feel that. And so, long story short, the little things that threw off my morning this morning, which when I'm resourced and when I feel aligned and I feel like I've got myself, I've been focusing on paying attention to my needs, little things don't throw me off in the way that they used to. And right now I'm in a transition time where I just moved from California to Texas. I'm staying at an Airbnb for a few days. I have half of my things packed in the back of my car, and Silo just peed on the bed this morning, and I had let him out in the middle of the night, and he was asking to go out again this morning right before I was about to shower, and I was like, I just brought him out like a few hours ago in the middle of the night. He'll be okay for the time I shower. I get out of the shower and Silo literally peed in the middle of the bed, which to me is like, he never does that. Never. So I'm like, I felt that little like tinge of like, fuck you, mom. So I felt bad about that. I felt bad for him and was like, okay, now I gotta navigate this Airbnb bed. not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. It's fine. And in that moment, emotions and sensations came up for me. Another little thing, God bless Luke, my boyfriend's sweetheart. He's so sweet to me, and he's so willing to support me. And this morning I just felt like I was in need of a little bit extra attention and physical affection, and I didn't ask for it, and it did not take place, and just immediately I closed my heart and shut down and was just like upset. And that's okay. It's okay that sometimes our physical, energetic body feels things that our mind thinks are silly or can't rationalize, or is like everything's okay. The key is not bypassing, but being able to hold both at the same time. So, with that said, I am here. After I close this camera off, I'm going to spend some time breathing and just being with what's present for me, and sending the sensation inside of me that feels like just tightening up, love and acceptance, and practicing that. And then I'm gonna head into this coffee shop and journal a little bit and allow myself to think through certain things after being with what's present, and kind of journal through how I can better express my needs in the moment or directly after. I have a past pattern of being passive-aggressive and energetically letting people know something's not right with me, but not actually communicating that. And so the past few years have been so much growth for me to unwire that pattern and establish a healthier pattern that serves me and all of those around me. So that is that, putting an end to generations of patterns that I choose to bring an end to for myself and anyone in the future. So that is my little recap, little rant for you this morning, 10 a.m., Austin, Texas. Homeless man with a leaf blower right behind my car. I'll see you soon. All right, I am officially back home. It's been a few hours that have gone by since I saw you last. So I was journaling in the coffee shop and I came back to the Airbnb, and Luke and I had a really beautiful conversation. So beautiful. I'm so grateful for him and just showing up in all of the supportive ways. And I'm proud of myself for being vulnerable and communicating openly, and we created a really beautiful action plan and vision of what we are choosing to co-create in our relationship and how we are going to gently and powerfully hold each other to that. So I feel really good. I want to share a message with you. I don't know if you guys have met Sky yet. Sky, can you say hi? This is Sky. She's a little Frenchie. Little French bulldog. She's technically my friend Rachel's pup, but my boyfriend Luke has been her new owner because the last house Rachel and I lived in only allowed Silo to live there, so Luke became Sky's dad. So it's like a co-parenting community here. The message I want to share is for anyone out there who is trying to move on from a relationship that is just very clearly it's not the right time to be together anymore, or to anybody out there who is in a relationship with someone that you love deeply and they love you, and you've just been experiencing a lot of tension and like not smooth seas, and it's just feeling hard. My message is to hold the vision of the relationship that you want and that you know at your core you deserve. Right, Sky? Oh my gosh, you're so soft. I wish you guys could see her little face right now. You are so cute. I'm talking about love. My message is to hold the vision, Sky. I have been in a handful of long-term relationships, ranging from a year to 4.5 years before my relationship with Luke. And so I have a decent bit of relationship experience. Yes, I'm 26 years old, so there's a lot more years of experience that I can have, and I've definitely learned a lot from being in different types of relationships, and there is a couple of important themes when it comes to building and co-creating a healthy relationship. One is that you hold the vision of what you desire and, like I said, know you deserve. Two is that you're not just projecting and putting everything onto the other person, thinking like they've got to be perfect, they've got to do all these things, and not looking within. It is so important to take a look at what your patterns are and explore what are some possible ways that you can commit to yourself and create action steps and practice overcoming those patterns and past conditioning of how things were with your parents, how things were in past relationships, any traumas or mini traumas that took place, and really setting yourself free from all of that. Like, that is your work and your commitment if you want to co-create a healthy relationship. And also being vulnerable and open with filling your partner in on what those vulnerabilities and soft spots and past triggers or mini traumas were, and how they can support you in moving into a new way of behaving and being and interacting. So yeah, that I have so much more to share on all of that. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to share more about relationships and overcoming past patterns and stepping into healthy communication and a healthy way of relating to yourself and others, because it's been a big focus of mine in the past handful of years. So yeah, that's my little message. I just wrote a birthday card. On another note, I just wrote a birthday card for my best friend Carly, and I'm gonna go to this store called Paper Source, and I'm gonna go and bring a couple little gifts in there and wrap it all up, and yeah, just go and run that errand. And that's it for now. All right, my loves, this is going to wrap up today's video on processing emotions in a healthy way. I hope that this style video has been supportive for you. I know it's kind of different than the type of video I normally share, and I think that there's room for that. So yeah, I'm curious what your thoughts are, and if there's any takeaway that I can leave you with, it's to grant yourself permission to be with what's taking place in your physical body, and to set that intention for yourself for the next time that something comes up and your pattern is to distract, to do something different, to call someone on the phone, to scroll on social media, to go up into your mind and think, try and make sense of it all. Pause and set the intention to just try for a little bit to be curious and be loving towards the experience in your physical body. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment in the comments below letting me know your thoughts on this topic. And that's all for now. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Take my hand and hold it tight. Look at the paintings, I'll be your guide.